What's going on, y'all? This is your boy OBV, the Diecast news guy, and yeah, we got ourselves a pretty special unboxing. But by special, I mean this is actually going to be, I guess you could say, two unboxings in one video. So I guess this is, I guess you could say, a true Mega Diecast unboxing. About time, asshole. But yeah, guys, we actually got both these packages from my good friends at CircleBDie-Cast, and you see right there, I mean, we do got some pretty cool packages. One does look a little more bigger than the other, but I can only imagine what's in here. I mean, oh gee whiz, I hope to God it's Diecast, because if it's not, then yeah, we are going to be in some slight trouble, my friends. But as you guys know, a lot of cool diecasts have been coming out in the last few weeks or months now, and I guess you can say it's definitely a good time to order diecasts. A lot of cool stuff's been selling out, but of course this video was sponsored by CircleBDie-Cast. Use the promo code OPBYT to get that free shipping, and heck, it definitely has helped me out because I probably wouldn't have been able to afford all these cars thanks to CircleBDie-Cast and the rewards program, and yeah, just everything they've done with the diecast community. They've been awesome, and yeah, they are still a great sponsor, not only for the diecast community, but also for the Xfinity series and the Cup series as well. So yeah, but let's go ahead and let's see what's in this box right here, because this is going to be quite a lengthy video and I don't want to ramble on too much as I want to do, but that's what the diecast reviews are for. So let's see what's in this big first box right now. Can only imagine what this is. You know what they say, big boxes equals big possibilities. So let's go ahead and open this up right here. As I actually came prepared, I got myself the tiniest scissors I think you'll ever see on a freaking unboxing. So yeah, I just had to get something that made myself look professional and prepared. But then again, these unboxings are not professional because yeah, we got ourselves right here an invoice. So right here, so we got ourselves an invoice, so that's when you know there's business. And with every CircleBDie unboxing video, we got packing peanuts, so yay. I literally just cleaned my room, but hey, whatever though, it is what it is. More packing peanuts, yay. It's always the good stuff. Oh my god, packing peanuts. Whew. I can see why they think they're so important, because heck, I don't want, you know, screwed up diecast. So here we guys go, guys. So the first car up, oh, this one's really cool. But this is Daniel Schwartz's 2021 ComScope Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 1LE4 Trackhouse Racing. My God, we have really been spoiling ourselves with Daniel Schwartz diecast. I mean, oh lordy almighty, this is so cool, man. Definitely as a diecast, I would definitely consider getting, because his ComScope car from 2020, the one with Gaunt Brothers, that thing dried up like the year of the flood. I mean, it's pretty much hard to get now. So this one is really cool. It kind of reminds me of like the NBC. It kind of reminds me of like the logo of the NBC or Peacock or whatever it is now. I don't know. That's really cool, guys. I mean, as you guys know, ComScope is basically Eris. So yeah, remember when Eris was a thing? But this thing is pretty cool, guys. I love the colors and the vibrancy on this. And they also do have the 2022 version of this car available for pre-order. So heck, if you guys love your Trackhouse Racing diecast, this is definitely one I would recommend getting. All right, next one. This is actually a diecast that I actually did not got for quite a while now, and I was kind of waiting for it, but after seeing a lot of reviews on it, and I'm like, and actually seeing it in person, I was like, you know what, this is actually a beautiful car. We got ourselves a Mikel Belludo. Hope to God I pronounce that name right. Mikel Belludo's a 2021 Brandt Professional Agriculture Chevrolet Camaro for the NASCAR Xfinity Series and Junior Motorsports. I love the green on this. The green looks really cool. It definitely is really cool. I mean, usually we see the Brandt sponsorship with just Algar, but that's pretty cool that they kind of shared the sponsorship with Mikel Belludo. Hence why I guess the green is supposed to represent, I guess he's a Brazilian driver, I believe. Yeah, you don't see the Brazil flag, asshole. But, well, there goes the PG rating, Brian. But, that's really cool. I did not think the green was going to go well with this scheme, but it actually looks really cool, guys, and it's very vibrant. I hope to God that this car actually has a Chevrolet Camaro text on it compared to my Justin Allgaier car. If you guys haven't seen that review yet, go and check it out. Let's just say there's something missing about that car that I had. All right. Oh, okay. This is the one I've been looking forward to get, and this is the first that we got for this driver, the one and only time. We got Anthony Alfredo's 2021 Freight Auctions Darlington Throwback Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. As you guys know, this is a throwback to, you know, the classic Hardee's car, which I believe was driven at the Days of Thunder, if I'm not mistaken, or I think someone actually drove this paint scheme, but we'll get into more details about that in the diecast review. But what a cool way, guys! We barely get any Anthony Alfredo diecasts. They usually get DMP'd or hence canceled. But this one in particular, I think it's such a cool throwback and pretty iconic. I mean, I guess that's the main reason why people like that. Plus, look at those chrome rims. Look at those chrome rims. Oh my God, they're so beautiful, man. We're gonna see a lot more chrome rims coming into this year, guys, especially with the current gen for 2022. But my Lord, guys, that is so cool. I love me some throwbacks, and we definitely spoiled ourselves with that one. All right, next up, we got ourselves yet another Mike Harmon racing car. So if you guys are loving the Mike Harmon diecast that we got from 2020, You guys are sure going to like this one, guys. But this is actually a first for this guy, Bailey Curry's, guys. Bailey Curry's 2021 Running for Heroes Chevrolet Camaro for the NASCAR Xfinity Series and Mike Harmon Racing. Really cool diecast, guys, especially any guys who love your veteran diecast. I mean, you guys know me. I'm a huge supporter of, supporting the veterans since, I grew up in a military family, so I always have a soft spot when it comes to military diecast and anything that's to do with veterans. But really cool. My lord, this is actually a surprisingly nice car, guys. I didn't think it was going to look too good, but there's some nice details on this that I think a lot of people would like to check out in the reviews. So really looking forward to see what we got right here. All right, and we got some sprint car diecast in here too, guys. Oh, this is really cool. But all right, so a lot of people might know this guy right here, but this is Christopher Bell's 2019, if I'm not mistaken. It's 2019 Plan B Sales sprint car. As you guys know, this is pretty quite old now, considering Plan B Sales is it rebranded as CircleBDie-Cast. But yeah, a really good job by the Acme Trading Company for making this. It's not really new anymore, but it's an updated mold. But my lord, this diecast just looks so freaking cool, man. It's probably not the most exciting one, but let me tell you what, man. I mean, anybody who's a Christopher Bell fan, I recommend you guys picking this up. And I don't know if you guys want me to. I probably will be doing a mega diecast review on some of the sprint cars. I don't have all the sprint cars with me, but I just want to give you guys a nice introduction to these because these are actually really cool, and I did pick up a few of these actually in my latest hauls. But I'm glad I was able to get this from Circle B because it was at a nice discounted rate. All right, and we got another one to showcase right here. This is actually we got two more, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so right here we got ourselves another sprint car. This is the number 41 Tarleton sprint car driven by, let's see here. I'm not really quite familiar with sprint cars or the World of Outlaws. I've been to one race, and that was at Weed Sport of last year with my good buddies Rob and Robbie. So, but this is, I believe, this is a Carson. I'm going to pronunciate this name wrong. Carson. Maisto, I believe that's how you pronunciate that, but that's pretty cool, guys. The number 41 Tarleton car, really cool. I mean, anybody who's a big fan of the World of Outlaws, definitely, I think this is one you should probably get as well. Yeah, I believe this guy is, I guess this guy is a California native because I see the California flag or the California state right behind the packaging. So, heck, another California native. That's pretty cool. So going up there with Kyle Larson. All right, one more sprint car diecast to show you guys, and then I will be getting on to the next one. This one's actually one of my favorite paint schemes, actually. Well, liveries, paint schemes, liveries. I mean, I don't know what the correct term is for, the World of Outlaws cars, but this is Logan Schuhart's 2021 Dryden. And I actually saw this car at Weed Sport, and I was like, that's pretty cool. I did forget to pick up the Jacob Allen car. I thought I had it in this order, but maybe it's on the next one. But yeah, I mean, Shark Racing really comes up with a lot of cool liveries, and this one's really cool with the Dryden sponsorship. Really cool. As you guys know, Dryden was a sponsor for Corey LaJoy and also for the Dover race, I believe, which I went to last year for the Cup Series. But yeah, definitely is by far one of my favorite liveries that we got in these 2021 sprint cars. I mean, once again, Acme did a really great job, and I just love the packaging, man. The packaging is just nice and simple, and that looks really cool. It kind of almost looks like this photograph right here kind of looks like it's probably something like my good friend Robbie Noonan Race of 2011 would take. Well, except be a lot more clear. I mean, I do see it's not really the clearest photo, but heck, a man can only imagine. But that is really cool. But yeah, so that wraps up on the sprint car diecast. Now let's get back onto the NASCAR diecast because I know you guys are big NASCAR fans. All right, so next up we got ourselves I tried to get that was really bad French impression, but we got ourselves the croissant car. Look at this, Tyler Reddick's 2021 Cheddar's Chevrolet Camaro Z01 1LE for Richard Childress Racing. Really cool looking diecast, and this car actually did sold out, I think, for like a good week or so at Circle B, but now it's back in stock. But this has been a pretty popular car, guys, and yeah, I have not been to a Cheddar's, but I think there's one out in Daytona. I should probably go check it out. But, oh, gee whiz, I wonder what's good there. Probably their croissants. But, yeah, this is definitely going to be a diecast review. I probably will have to upload probably right after lunchtime or probably dinner because, this car definitely makes me want to go out and crave something croissanty, if that's even a freaking word, Brian. All right, now I know this next one. I know my good friend Ninja Chris is gonna finally wait for me to do the diecast review on this because he's been waiting for this car to come out. And believe it or not, this guy pre-ordered like 15 of these freaking things because he really wanted this thing to come out. I think he knows what's coming out. But shout out to Ninja Chris from the Discord. He's one of my good fans and also good friends, and probably one of the coolest mods that we have on the Discord server. But here we guys go. We got Kurt Busch's 2021 Avid Health Chevrolet Camaro Z01 1LE Ford Ship Ganassi Racing. Gee whiz, this car already is always showing his date, but what an obscure but cool looking diecast. I mean, I know a lot of people might not like this paint scheme, but I just like it. Just a different car, guys. I really did not think we were going to get this made in the 1/64 scale, but thanks to everyone in Discord and everyone who's been helping out, including Ninja Chris, for getting this car produced, because it seems like pre-ordering does kind of help out in the long run. And heck, all Kurt Busch fans are going to be quite excited that this diecast is now out. And I got a feeling it's going to be drying up since Kurt Busch is no longer with Chip, and Chip Ganassi Racing's kind of not a thing anymore. All right, so we got a few more right here. This one, I'm actually really excited that they actually nailed the colors on this, because Lionel's been kind of iffy with the trying to get the colors right on this certain type of paint scheme. But we got that Jones boy, Eric Jones's 2021 Don's Throwback STP Chevrolet Camaro Z01 1LE for Richard Petty Motorsports. My lord, guys, I absolutely love this car. I mean, it's so cool to see. It's so cool to see STP back, guys. I mean, I know they basically have cut their sponsorship. They've mostly been like a side sponsor now on the B post, but cool that they were able to sponsor the Darlington race for the Southern 500. That was really cool. But yeah, I mean, that is just such an awesome looking diecast, guys. I mean, I love the petty blue and this nice granitally red. As you guys know, I mean, those are the two guys who created the STP colors. But my lord, so cool. And now this one right here, you can actually get in Wave 11 NASCAR Authentics 2021, which I will be on the hunt very soon. I haven't had time to hunt these things out yet, but so glad I got this car. I kind of wished I waited until Wave 11, but whatever though. I love me some gold diecast. Kevin Harvick's 2021 Mobile1000.com Ford Mustang for Stewart-Haas Racing. My lord, Kevin Harvick has just been coming out with a lot of cool paint schemes. So we had the Busch Crew car with that nice metallic blue and silver, and now we got this bright gold, man. This thing is so gold. Anybody who's a big fan of the Dale Jr. Gold cars that he ran, like a few years ago, back in his Henry Motorsports days, this is definitely one I think you are going to love, because they did a great job on this gold, man. This gold is actually probably one of the best probably one of the best finishes I've seen so far in a NASCAR diecast for 2021. I mean, even though it's gold, I mean, some people might have go too crazy over it, but Lionel did a good job on this finish, man. Really cool. I mean, usually I'm not the biggest fan of like special finishes, but that is such an awesome car. And it's a shame that, he wrecked that car at COTA, which sucks. All right, this is another diecast that I kind of waited for a while to come out, but, after seeing it in person at the tracks, at the Gypsy tents, I was like, you know what, I gotta get this, because this thing is actually pretty nice and bright, vibrant, and I don't really have that many cars of this guy. We got Cole Custer's 2021 Code 3 Associates. So I was going to get the metal chassis version, but, I was trying to stretch my dollars out because I think a metal chassis version would look nice, because they did release that as well. But I have kind of grown to like this car. I think it's just something about that bright blue. The bright blue just looks so cool on that, and the white and the yellow number. It does look tacky, but I just kind of like the vibrancy that this car has. I mean, we really don't see that much vibrancy in a Cole Custer car. I know we got the Wow Wow Waffles car, but that's also coming out as well, so I'm sure a lot of you Cole Custer fans are going to be quite excited about that. All right, so we got two more in here, then we'll go on to the next box. This one, I kind of waited as well. I mean, these last few ones, I kind of waited for a while, but I decided to get this because this is a race version, not a race win. For the second year in a row, we got ourselves a Jordan Anderson Daytona race version. Really cool with the Swan Security sponsor, which, shout out to Ryan Vargas, because, he is a proud sponsor of Swan Security. And, yeah, that is really cool, guys. I love the matte finish on this. The blue, the black, the yellow number. And look at this, guys. The back of this car, or actually this passenger side of this car, actually has some nice race version marks to it. I think there's like Barabon, I think, on the quarter panel. So nice little details, guys. I'm kind of surprised that this car, well, you know what I mean, truck. There I go again, Brian. I'm surprised that this wasn't in a NASCAR Authentics wave, but, because we get a lot of Jordan Anderson diecast in NASCAR Authentics. And the last one in this haul, as I'm going to go on and showcase, the rest of these packing peanuts. Yay! All right. A nice little semi-grand finale, even though we got one more box to go. This is one I know a lot of people have been waiting for me to review and finally answer your guys' question. I think this car is sold out at CircleBDie, if I'm not mistaken. But we got ourselves another Rick Rare Racing diecast for Garrett Smithley. Yes, another first, guys. We've had so many firsts of 164 diecasts coming out for a driver. And Garrett Smithley, the number 53, Rich Moore, florist. So this is pretty cool. We've got the CircleBDie sponsor right there, nice and pink. But my God, the pink is so vibrant on this thing. Oh my God! I mean, I'm even looking into my little preview camera on my watch, and it is just so bright, man. It really catches your eye, and I'm kind of getting distracted by it too. It's like, my God, I just want to go ahead and just start reviewing this thing. Definitely, I do think that this is going to be a diecast that's going to be high on the poll list. But yeah, all these diecasts is showcased right there, guys. I will be making a poll post about this because, you know, at the end of the day, I do want you guys to see what you guys want me to review, as I kind of might know what's going to be happening. But now let's get on to box number 2. I'm really excited that, you know, I got both these boxes in like a good week of span time. So yeah, but let's go ahead and see what we got in the second box. As, my God, I definitely feel like a diecast addict now, seeing how how much diecast we have in this mega diecast haul. But we're doing pretty good so far. All right, says I'm trying my best not to make any crazy incisions. All right, and we got ourselves another invoice, and this one actually has info. I'm not going to showcase the other side because I don't want any unexpected visitors. And we got more packing peanuts. My Lord, this is going to be a mess, but hey, whatever though. You only live once. All right. Packing peanuts paradise. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I want to see some diecast. All right. Actually, I almost grabbed hold of one of the diecast and nearly threw it off. Oh man, could you imagine that? That'd be like diecast death right there. But here we guys go. Box number 2. And this one I am really excited about reviewing, and probably my favorite paint scheme of one of my favorite drivers for 2021. We got ourselves Martin Truex Jr.'s 2021 Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners Insurance, what is it? I guess it's like the Sherry Strong or the Martin Truex Jr. Foundation car. Holy Christ, guys. This is so freaking cool. The Martin Truex Jr. car. I believe he drove this in Michigan, if I'm not mistaken. But let me tell you what, man. This is probably the best looking Sherry Strong car I have seen on a diecast. Definitely looks nice, man. I love this thing a lot. And heck, I like it so much, I may even get the 124 scale version of this because this is just so cool, man. The blue and the teal and the yellow. I mean, I never thought I would hear those combinations go well on a Sherry Strong car. But it works, man. It absolutely works. Definitely am going to be reviewing this SOB. Next up is another diecast that has been pretty popular. I did not find this car at Daytona, and it was sold out on CircleBDie as soon as it got released. But I know I'm going to have a good time reviewing this car because this is probably one of the most creative paint schemes I've seen so far. And it's been selling, guys. Corey LaJoie's 2021 Built Bar. I mean, look at that right there. We got ourselves, you know, for the third time, a Corey LaJoie face car. I mean, I know we couldn't get the first one produced, but we got his face mask car produced, and now we got this. I mean, there's something so satisfying by Corey LaJoie and putting his face on the freaking hood. But I think this is also on the back bumper too, I believe. But let me tell you what, man, I am a big fan of comic books, and this diecast has a lot of nice has a lot of nice tributes to it too. Let's just say that Inspire Motorsports did a great job, you know, creating this paint scheme, guys. This is definitely one I am gonna have a fun time reviewing for obvious reasons. Next up, oh my God, this is definitely a diecast I know a lot of people are going to be waiting for me to review. And yeah, that is true. Yeah, there is a certain type of logo on here that should be on here, but it is. We got ourselves Ryan Preece's 2021 Velveeta Darlington throwback. I think this is throwback to, I guess, Trent Owens, which is his crew chief at the time. He ran this car at Darlington. I didn't know he was a truck driver, but my Lord, guys, this is such a cool car. And I didn't even know this thing was going to be produced. I literally thought it got canceled. I was like, wait a minute, this diecast came out, and then I immediately, like literally the day this thing came out, I was like, okay, I can't wait on this. I got to order this thing, and luckily I did. I mean, I don't know if it's still available on CircleBDie, but definitely is going to be a hot seller because I think this is the first time in a while we've had a Ryan Preece 164 produced. I think the last time we had one was like back when he drove the 47 Kroger clickless car, which was like in 17, I think, if I'm not mistaken, or 18. But it's been a while, guys. It's been a while we've had a Ryan Preece, especially a 37 car. But yeah, I miss the 37, man. It sucks that, you know, JT Daughtry only has one car for their charter, but man, at least we enjoyed it while we can. But and if anybody's wondering, yeah, this car has the NOS Energy logo on the decklets, so nice job on that, Lino. They forgot to kind of edit that out. All right, this next diecast I did found at the Daytona haulers, and I didn't want to pay $12. I was like, I'm gonna wait until this thing came out, and literally a week later it came out. This is Kevin Harvick's 2021 Mobile 1 Darnset Throwback Ford Mustang for Storehouse Racing. This is a throwback to, Kevin Harvick's, was a rookie car from the Cup Series, which is pretty cool, guys. I do like the simplicity of this car, and they even italicized the 4 as well. I mean, it's a simple car. Some people might say it's too simple, but if you know the history about this paint team, then you're probably going to have a good time since, Harvick won, in this scheme. I think won in Atlanta, which kind of kick-started his career. Speaking of some more Kevin Harvick die-cast, anybody who's a big fan of, dogs and who let the dogs out, we got ourselves another cool-looking Busch scheme. This is the Busch Dog Brew. Yes, they created, which is not actually alcohol. I guess it's like some sort of stew or something, or for dogs. So, but yeah, because, please, for the love of God, do not feed alcohol to your animals. That is just not surreal, guys, and illegal. But what a cool diecast, guys. I'm definitely getting a lot of, you guys remember the Kevin Harvick Outback Steakhouse car? This car kind of reminds me of a little bit, like, from a distance, you can kind of see the colors. Definitely reminds me of, like, when Storehouse Racing used to have the Outback cars. So that's a nice little tribute we got right there. All right, next up, all right, so this is the car that I was actually kind of excited to get. They had this at Daytona as well, but I didn't want to wait or pay $12 for this. Kyle Busch's 2021 M&M's Mix. I believe this is the card that he won in at Kansas from last year, which is really cool, guys. I really am loving the M&M schemes, and let me tell you what, man, get any kind of M&M's card that you can get, all right? Because they're going to be drying up, after this year ends. I got a feeling that all the M&M's diecasts are going to, dry up in value very, very soon once, the season ends, because you guys know M&M's is leaving after this year. But this is such a cool paint scheme, guys. I really like how different it is, and my God, I mean, last year M&M's really was experimental with their paint schemes, and I just love that. This is yet another car that was at Daytona, but I saved a lot of money and not, spent $12 on this thing. But we got ourselves, finally, the return of the number 23 Dr. Pepper card, this time driven by Bubba Wallace. Well, this is the Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar car for Bubba Wallace and 2311 Racing. My Lord, this thing is so cool. It's probably the most simplest painting that we got for the Bubba Wallace cars, but it works, man. Anybody who's a big fan of those 23 BK Racing Dr. Pepper cars, you're gonna love this one, and it just feels so real to see the sponsor back on this number. It just feels complete, if you know what I mean. All right, we got 4 more diecasts, and I think this is gonna wrap it up right here. Next up, this actually looks really nice. I think, what was that? I think my good buddy Diecast Buffet just did a review on this, but we got ourselves yet another Daniel Suarez car, and I actually saw this car in person at Daytona, with the next gen car, well, the current gen now. But this is Daniel Suarez's 2021 Tootsie's Orchard, or was it Orchard or Orchard Lounge? I don't even know how to pronounce the name. It's Chevrolet Camaro Z01 1LE for Trackhouse Racing. I thought this paint scheme was not going to look too good, but the renders absolutely did not do this justice, man. It's like a nice faded purple or pink, and it just looks so cool, man. I mean, who cares if people think that this car is too girly for, a guy to collect? I don't really care, man. This is such a unique paint scheme, and heck, Daniel Suarez really wore it proudly. I think he drove this at Nashville, I believe, because this is actually a lounge that is based in Nashville, I believe. So, definitely going to have some fun reviewing that. All right. All right, Alex Bowman's fans better unite, because I got ourselves another Bowman card to review. This is Alex Bowman's 2021 Ally Salutes Chevrolet Camaro Z01 1LE 400 Motorsports. I believe this is the car they drove at the Coke 600. And let me just tell you what, man, I like this. It's a simple paint scheme, but it really works. I'm glad. Just once again, guys, Ally just created a lot of cool paint schemes in 2021, and they kind of went on. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the 2022 schemes that we've had, but my God, can we just appreciate all the Ally schemes that we got from 2021? I mean, I think all of them were great. With this, the Best Friends car, well, I can't really say too much about the throwback car. I kind of just redundated myself right there, because like, oh, you can't forget about the throwback car because you did a rent review on that. Yeah, with the exception of that, guys, all those other 3 cars are freaking nice, and this is a great addition, especially, like I said, if you're a big fan of, military-sponsored cars or tribute cars. Definitely is one I'm going to have a lot of fun reviewing. All right, we got 2 more left, and then this is going to wrap it up. All right, so next up, as we do got a piece of, like, I don't know, part of the tape that was stuck on this car. Ooh, talk about a big fail. But this is actually a diecast I'm really excited to review. This is Bubba Wallace's 2021 Columbia Toyota Camry for 2311 Racing. Wow, what a cool looking paint scheme, guys, this is, man. If you look pretty closely, this car actually has camo. It is like camouflage where the gray is. That is really cool. That's some nice detail, and I love the blue. It's just so cool seeing a new sponsor like Columbia come on board with NASCAR. It seems like they're working well because, I mean, heck, Bubba Wallace, man, he's just getting all those big sponsors, and it's really making him a name for himself. And heck, I got a feeling that this year he's going to be breaking out and he's going to get multiple wins. I mean, who knows, man? Who knows what the... I mean, he almost won the Daytona 500 this year, for Christ's sake. So it's looking good so far for Bubba Wallace. And the last card that we got in this haul, as I'm going to go ahead and probably wrap this stuff up. Speaking of wrapping stuff up, here's the rest of the packing peanuts. Woo! Oh, Lord, I am going to need I need to invest in a good vacuum after this haul video because packing peanuts are everywhere, damn it. But here we guys go. We got ourselves the final diecast in this haul, which I think is really cool. This is Michael McDowell's 2021 freight auctions. Pretty cool that they were able to share the sponsorship with him and Anthony Alfredo. But freightauctions.com, Ford Mustang, Don's throwback for Front Row Motorsports. As you guys know, this is a throwback to, Awesome Bill from Dawsonville. Let me tell you what, guys. Napa and Chase Elliott, this is how you do a throwback. This is how you do a throwback to your old man. I mean, it's definitely random that they went with this, but they nailed it with everything, guys. The paint scheme looks exactly like Bill Elliott's Coors card that he ran, that he ran like back in the early days. I think they even brought this paint scheme back in 2005 when he drove the 39 car. I used to have a diecast of that. I think that would be a cool comparison to get, but I don't know what happened to it. But my lord, guys, I just love that they pretty much nailed this paint scheme down right to the colors, the red, the white, the gold. Those gold rims, man. Oh my lord. Let me tell you what. I mean, I don't think this gets talked about enough, but both Front Row Motorsports diecast throwbacks were freaking. They nailed it. They nailed both of them, guys. The Alfredo and the McDowell. But my lord, guys, what an amazing haul video. So, I mean, I have a lot of stuff to review now. So, I mean, there's definitely going to be no shortage of content now anytime soon. So, if you guys are ready for some more diecast reviews, and if this is your first time watching this video, then, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment to do whatever you got to do to support this channel because I'm only doing this for you guys. But appreciate you guys' continued support. This has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy. Thank you guys so much for watching this mega diecast haul video. I literally have like a lot of diecast to review, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it short. See you guys next time on another haul video, and we'll be back on the review station very soon for y'all.